Hey, what's up, my weed nerds? Thank you for joining me. A little bit different from what we were planning today. I was originally planning to do an outdoor garden tour, but we finally got some rain. So it is actively pouring outside right now, which I am super grateful for because we've been in a little bit of a drought probably for about the last month, where the radar or the weather outlook keeps saying we're going to get rain and then we don't get any rain. Or what it does is it seems to just kind of like a front will come through and it'll like go around us in the general area where I live, which is a common thing here, talking to some of the locals. And I'll touch on it later when we actually do the outdoor tour, but I think we live in like a glacial valley, and for some reason that and possibly the river that's close to us seems to affect the weather in our area. So like storms either hit us dead on super strong and hit nothing but us, or they go around us completely, almost paranormally. It's very strange. But anyway, as a result, it is currently downpouring, which I am so grateful for. Today we're gonna hang out on the inside garden, and if you've been following along, you know that this is moon paver. All of these, we got 6 different plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All moon paver from Alien Genetics. And our goal here was actually to find a male. And I flipped these to flower, I want to say about a week ago. What's today's 8th? Yeah, so 7 days ago today. And yeah, our goal was to find a male, because these are regular seeds, but I would really would like to have some fire pollen on hand. So we flipped them to flower, and let's see what we got. And this will probably be kind of a quick video too. So pheno number 1, which actually I don't know what we got. Oh yeah, so we got 2, 3, 1. Anyway, we'll just say 1 for now, even though the labels say different. This was the first one that I suspected would be a male, because as you can see, it's much taller than the rest. But it's not always the case, but it's sometimes that's the case. But anyway, so this first one, the one I suspected to be a male, you could see right there, very much not a male. So we got female. We got number 2 here. Let's see. We have another female. You can see that right there. Beautiful. 2 females. Let's check this one back here. We got another female. See those pistils back there? So that's 3 females. 3 out of 6. We're halfway. So a lot of times with regular seeds, the ratio is always stated 50-50. You got a 50-50 shot. So with planting regular seeds, it is not unheard of to say out of these 6 plants, those 3 potentially would be the only viable females to grow. So back in the day before feminized seeds, that's how many plants potentially you would have had to have planted to expect getting 50% viable plants for flower. But I've gotten pretty lucky in the past, and I think I've gotten lucky again, because we've got another female. You can see that there. So that's 4 out of 6 females. And this one was being a little bit slower than the rest, but let's see what we got here. If I can get the leaves out of the way. I do believe we have another female. Like I said, this one was a little bit harder to see, but it was, yeah, there we go. Whoa, going through the jungle, alright. Yep, another female. You can see up there, pistols. Beautiful. 4 out of 6 females so far. Now, again, I said I was going to be kind of, I am going to be kind of bummed if I get all females, because I was looking for a male. And to be honest, this was the one I was initially suspecting would be a male because of how tall it is. And that's kind of usually the nature of cannabis, is the males grow taller than the females so that they can drop pollen down onto the females. So naturally, I would have suspected this one would be my male. But it's just a really stretchy girl. She's a tall girl, which is okay. But not my male. So our last one here in the corner, which I said this one, I think I did say this one could potentially be a male, because it's kind of the next tallest. We got that one, then that one, then this one, that one, and then this one's the shortest. But, let's hope we get, oh yeah, I can already see, look at that. And there it is, we got a male. There's our stud. We did it. So we got 1 male, 5 females. And I'm going to tell you right now, if this was like a Prohibition era grow before feminized seeds and everything, I would have considered this dang near a home run. Because, I mean, 6 for 6 for females obviously is the best outcome you could ever hope for. But 5 out of 6... also good. But I'm looking for a male, so technically I would have been even happier to get 5 males and 1 female, which would have, I mean, technically the odds of getting 5 females and 1 male are just about the same as getting 1 female and 5 males. That's the chance you take with regular seed. But some of us out here who are not just looking for the female flowers, it would be kind of exciting to be able to hunt a male. So the only downside to what I'm doing here is I'm not really able to select a specific male. I'm just able to use the one that I was given. So the only, thing I can do is use that male, and hopefully it has traits that will pass well to everything else. Ideally, if I could get more males and select a male for specific traits like node spacing or how quickly the flowers form, height, maybe even color, aroma, I could do a stem rub on this, in which right now this, I mean, if I were to do just a quick little stem rub on this handsome fella, yeah, I'm not really getting, I mean, actually, I kind of got a little something there. Not really. Maybe a little skunky. Not really much there. Can't. Nope, too hard to tell. Not really getting a whole lot. Maybe a little skunky. Go a little further down. Yeah, can't really say for sure. But anyway, that's what we got to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to I'm going to pull him out, and I'm going to put him over in the veg tent, isolate him by himself over there, and rearrange this, maybe do a little bit more of a defoliation. It's not too bad. I mean, looking at that, I mean, I might come and clean up some of that lower growth over there a little bit. Make sure that tall one's good and cleaned up. These pots also are a little bit packed down, and what I might do is I like to actually lift those pots, clean up the roots on the bottom, pull those, if I can, pull those root balls out, and put a little more soil underneath, and then maybe do a top dressing, and that just kind of helps maintain that stretch. You know, I'm kind of giving them a little more nutrients and room for the roots as these stretch, because these are just starting, so these are probably going to stretch a little more, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, just a quick little video today, guys, just a little 10-minute video, just identifying that we are successful. We found a male. So I'm sure we're going to be doing a lot of work with that, and I'll kind of keep you guys posted as to how that progresses, and I'll collect some pollen, store it in some vials, and then we also get to see what these females turn out like. Really excited, because these are some really good genetics, or at least I hope they are for what I paid for them. Anyway, thanks for joining us. See you next time. Later.